May I tell you a story, a true story of my life in the game that I learned to love, soccer. In 1994-95, I played at Phoenix College. I graduated from Shadow Mountain High School, barely, and I wasn't being recruited by anyone, really, other than the JUCOs, and mainly probably because I wasn't a qualifier, but I didn't even know about that process. I thought you graduated and then you just go to university, but that's not how it works apparently. No one prepared me. But, and there wasn't, back in the 90s, no one was recruiting soccer players. I mean, it's crazy. But anyways, I go to Phoenix College, two-time All-American, two-time Player of the Year, and to this date, there hasn't been a two-time Player of the Year ever in the history of the ACCAC. I led the country in scoring in 1994. That was NAIA, NCAA, Division I, everything. I was the top goal scorer in the country, and I wasn't being recruited much, but I wanted to go to UCLA. So I went on a visit to UCLA, and my whole, watched the game, and then I met the assistant coach. At the time, the head coach was Ziggy Schmidt. This first assistant was Paul Krumpe. And Paul Krumpe, met with me, and as he's talking to me, he's like, hey, Dave, my name is Paul Krumpe. My last name's spelled Krumpe. And I'm 9-year-old me, and I'm like, okay. He spelled his last name. I thought that was pretty weird, but we go on and we talk for maybe, 20, 30 minutes maybe. And as we parted ways, he's like, send us your transcript. We'd love to, have you, potentially come to UCLA. As I'm walking away, Paul Krumpe says, hey, Dave, hold on a second. He jogs up to me and goes, how do you spell my last name? And I couldn't spell it. And because it just caught me off guard, and, I couldn't spell it. And he kind of looked at me. He's like, thanks, but no thanks, kind of look. And I was like, you mother flipper. I'm like, he made me feel stupid. And I was so angry that he would treat me that way, like, you dumb JUCO kid, you can't come here. I'm like, all right, mother flipper, I'm coming after you. So I was being recruited by some other schools, and I'm like, I'm going to Loyola Marymount University. So I turn a lot of other schools down. I'm going to Loyola Marymount University. Why? Well, maybe because they've only won an average of 1 to 2 games a year. No. Because UCLA is on their schedule. That's why I chose Loyola Marymount University, a Jesuit school, a very difficult school to get into, but I did everything possible to make sure I could qualify and play for them because I'm playing UCLA. So the big day, UCLA, we got to play UCLA, first game of the year. And we're playing, and I'm excited. I'm going to bury this team, and I'm going to stick it to that Paul Krumpe, Krumpe, and stick it to him. And I just wanted to crush UCLA so bad. So we ended up playing. I had 4 or 5 breakaways, hit the crossbar, sidebar, and we lost 3-0. Devastated. So finished the season, broke the scoring record at Loyola Marymount University. We won 6 games and tied like 5, but kind of the best record they've had in years. And I had a great year. And Peter Novakovic, at the time as the head coach, gets fired after the season, and Paul Krumpe, Krumpe, got the job. So Paul Krumpe got the job, and I left because I'm not playing for Krumpe. Jeez, he's still there today. I'm not bitter, but what Paul did was pretty pathetic in my book. So, whatever. So that's my Paul Krumpe story. Krumpe. I hope you have a wonderful life. Goodbye.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.